This poem's about, well, it's pretty obvious what it's about. It's, you know, you go to a concert and there are people there who are not there to listen to the music, and you're sitting there and they're going on in your ear all the time. So this is it. It's called Too Cool for Gigs. I didn't pay for tickets, now I blagged my way in free. I said I was a freelance writer for the NME. I like the debut album, but the new stuff isn't me. So I'm talking all the way through the gig. I'm trying to chat this bird up that I just met at a bar. I'm telling her about the problems I've had with the car. I'm much more entertaining than this rotten band by far, so I'm talking all the way through the gig. The music doesn't interest me, but she is pretty fit. How long have they been on for now? It's going on a bit. I wish they'd skip the album tracks and play some blooming hits, so I'm talking all the way through the gig. I can't believe they did a cover version of that track. They murdered it as surely as a mortar bomb attack. If this one's on the album, I would have to take it back, so I'm talking all the way through the gig. Is it nearly over? Anyway, as I was saying, they won't win many converts with this rubbish they've been playing. And if they do an encore, I don't think that I'll be staying. So I'm talking all the way through the gig. The half a dozen pints of overpriced and watery beer. I'm droning on so loudly, I'm the only thing you hear. And when I went to buy a round, that Fitbit disappeared, cause I was talking all the way through the gig. I was talking all the way through the gig. Okay, a couple more now before we go into Mike. This is a poem written, well, I thought I set myself a challenge. This was now the workshop, it was about machines. So I thought, well, why don't I try writing a poem in a machine language? And I grew up writing for the ZX Spectrum, so this is a poem written in BASIC. It's called Get Up Like a ZX Machine. Clear screen. If U does not equal 2, then go to club. Enter. Load up on beer. Get tab for 1. Read faces. Poke to gauge interest. Flash 1 winning smile. Rem, how good she looks. Input, would you like to dance? G-string. If G-string equals yes and she equals hot, then get funky. Go sub dance routine. Repeat. Beep, beep. Read body language. If response is greater than 0, then let U equal cool. Pause. Return, empties to bar. Refill, 4-2. Save girl from rivals, Amiga, VIC-20, Commodore 64. Let U equal hero. Print phone number at back of hand. If luck equals in, then restore confidence. And beep, hallelujah! If luck equals out, then stop. Exit. Run. I found this another poem that came from, and Nan was talking earlier about the butterfly effect, and this came from that same workshop. And this is linked to my T-shirt here. It's, I've written several poems about shoes for some reason that I haven't quite worked out. I seem to be obsessed by them. Anyway, the butterfly effect. A shoelace snaps, you throw it across the room. Your cat chases it, tosses it from paw to mouth, leaps through the cat flap, takes it to the patio, where a starling is startled, takes wing, soars above the roofs as others join her. They swirl in the air, arcing and weaving. A young mother in the park looks up, distracted. Her toddler makes a dash for it, gets 10 yards, slips, lands with a thunk. 2-second pause. Then the wailing starts. His mother lifts him up, the volume doubles, and across the way the writer on the park bench loses his train of thought. The poem peters out. He tears a page from his book, throws it in the litter. This disturbs a wasp on a fruit lolly stick who buzzes off, diverts towards the street, enters the window of a purring car. The traffic lights turn green. The driver puts his foot down as the wasp crawls in his hair. At the crossroads there's a screech, a crash, a scream. The lights go out. Bones snap. Back home, you curse and vow in future, no cheap shoes.